All right, 7:44 on your Tuesday morning, this 24th day of February. And we always enjoy having this gentleman in studio with us for various reasons. But I got to tell you, Judge Frank Forcioni, by the way, who is also chairman of the Stop Heroin from Killing Committee, I can't believe how long this has been going on.
Pretty amazing. It's our 11th year with this symposium, and it's been one of the worst health epidemics we've ever had.
Yeah, and so let's go.
Sure.
Go back.
Okay.
To the beginning when you thought to yourself you wanted to do something.
I've said several times I'd watched a lot of people die, friends of mine, of heroin back then, and I was having breakfast with Commissioner Burnaby, Tom Burnaby, and tell him the story, and he just looked at me and said, "Why don't you do something about it?" And started this committee and kind of took off from there, and it's been 11 years, and I think we've saved some lives by doing it.
Absolutely, you have. I would know that. I can't believe it's been those many years. Now, as you put yourself back in that place and look ahead to now, what's the journey been like for you?
Well, I took a lot of criticism at the beginning. We only had about 20 people at the symposium, and there was a mentality of, why don't you just let these people die? You'll never get reelected talking about, things like that. And we just stuck with it. And now we've had to move from Malone all those years to the Hall of Fame. And the first year, I didn't know how it would go. It was packed. So we're looking forward to a nice turnout Thursday night to help some people.
Yeah, it's this Thursday night, and it's at the Nash Family Center, right?
Yes, at the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
And so tell us what folks can expect if they attend.
Well, number one, it's free to the public, and there's not many things that are free anymore. We have three speakers that got amazing stories. Matt Bell from ComQuest, Michael Bellis, who was in my courtroom, Teresa Kowalczyk, who was in my courtroom, Joe Klecko from the New York Jets Hall of Famer is going to talk about what he has seen out there and some alternatives that he has seen other people use. So it should be a nice evening with a lot of information. We have 8 different agencies there with Narcan health departments, ComQuest treatments, facilities, Silver Maple, things like that, so people can get even more information for free.
And I think that's the key to it. People who come, they want to learn, right? But also maybe you know someone or even yourself, you think, I don't know where to turn or to go, right?
Yeah, because I get telephone calls from parents, brothers and sisters, and I encourage them to come. We had last year several people sign up for treatment there. When they hear other people speak, it gives them hope, people that have been through it, people that explain. They all seem to have a different recovery method, so there's not just one way to recovery. So it seems to work out, and it saves lives.
Have you heard from people who have been affected by this over the years who have, made it through?
Yeah. My wife and I will be having a pizza somewhere or at the store, and someone will come up and go, you saved our life. For my daughter's life, we were at the symposium. And it's just the best feeling as a public official, because as a judge, you usually get told how mean you are and how terrible you are.
You jerk.
And you're like, yeah, hey, I did something right for once. But it's been touching to hear some of their stories. One young lady, I don't want to give away her whole story, but she came to see me. I told her, I tell everyone in court, stay sober for a year, come see me. We'll go to lunch, we'll talk. She said, if I'm going to get married, will you do the wedding? And I said, you stay sober for the year, I will. And in May, I did her wedding at Gervasi.
Oh, nice.
And she's going to speak. She's going to be terrific.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. See, and that's what people need. They just need a little hope, right?
Little hope, encouragement, support. And I think we're getting better at that at Stark County. There's so many treatment options. Stark County, I believe, is viewed as people who care. We've always been that way. WHBC cares. You have me on here. So it's making a difference. And this year was the first in the last 7 years, we finally have had a drop of deaths, 20%. We went from 106 to 84, which is just too many, but fantastic that we're making some headway here.
Are we seeing changes in drug use? Heroin has always been what we've talked about, but are we seeing any changes in that at all?
Heroin's still a big cause of death. Meth has come up a lot because they can make it themselves. But now we're getting some powerful drugs like Zeldine, the zombie drug that's coming in, and it can cause death immediately. So we are seeing the numbers go down, but we still see people, a lot of times it's just they're unhappy in their lives, maybe a loss of a spouse, a divorce, loss of job, and for some reason they feel that's where they need to turn.
Yeah. All right. So again, what time does it get started on?
6 to 8 at the Hall of Fame. I'd encourage you to get there a little early because the seats have been going. 6 to 8, it'll be a wonderful event. Again, it's free. They do have some refreshments here, great speakers, and a lot of really good information.
All right, sir. Well, thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you for having me. Thank you
on
for
these
WHBC.
years, for sure.
Thank you very much.
Canton's Morning News with Pam Cook.
If you missed one of our guests, get the podcast now or anytime at WHBC.com.
News Talk 1480 WHBC.
You'll find more right now on WHBC.com.